real quickly, I saw the movie. I watched it actually with my 8-year-old daughter. She's turning 9 in about a month, and she really liked it. I do have some questions that I want to ask you about it, but for starters, what I want to say is because of you, I had to go out and buy her a sloth plushie because she really wanted one afterward. So thanks for that. But
Wait, I want one too.
well, they're out
Oh
there.
my gosh. Yeah.
So I'm an animation major myself, and one thing that I noticed, and I don't know if it was intentional or not, but if it wasn't intentional, I think it was a happy accident. But to me, were you intentionally going for like a stop motion feel to it? Because it seemed a little like if there was some in-betweens missing as the characters moved around, and I loved that.
Yeah, it feels really, really storybook like the animation style. It
Yes.
was really, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what like they were aiming for, like in particular, but for me, it really feels very like storybook, very like hand drawn, very
Yes.
yeah, yeah. There's like lots of hand drawn elements to
I
the
love that. Yeah.
animation. Yeah, really, really beautiful, really unique styles. Very, very props to all the animators because they worked so hard and yeah, they're very talented.
Yeah, it was very impressive. It was I love that. I love the elements mixed in together. Another question I had is obviously, as you can tell, I am Hispanic myself. I wanted to say, I know that in my culture, just in Latin culture and a lot of cultures for that matter, comida and familia, that all means something. So I know that that was a big part of this film. Obviously, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but what does that mean to you? Like familia and food and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you're part of a family, the way that you come together is around a table, around a meal. That's how you share and connect with, at least that's how I share and connect with my family. And coming home for dinner once a week is
Yeah.
always, the way that we connect and stay connected as a family, all being in everywhere, all over the city. And um, yeah, mum is a great cook. I had a lot of sopa de pollo growing up, and like we still ask for it when we're, coming home. Yeah, so I definitely relate a lot to the representation of the family in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was a big central focus, which I did like. Another thing that I also liked is we've noticed in the past, like probably since a bigger explosion since COVID, that food trucks. So I like that that was also represented in this because you have a lot more. I mean, I've noticed it more at least. Food trucks driving around. Being in Los Angeles and other areas like San Antonio, Texas is really big for having food trucks and stuff. What was the need to, I guess, incorporate that part into the story, into the film?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in Latin America, at least in my experience in Latin America, there's a big street food culture. And so it's fun to like represent that in the form of the food truck. And um, yeah, I wish that there was more of a street food culture in Australia because it's always the best food on the road. But yeah, 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 it felt very fun to represent that with gordita. I think that's the name of the truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The choice in sloths, is there a specific reason?
Yes.
Is that just like because you like sloths, or is there a significance behind it?
So obviously sloths are known for being very slow animals and like
Yeah.
very slow moving. So it's just a funny juxtaposition to have Laura being like always on the go and very fast paced and wanting to be at the next point now. And um, yeah, obviously sloths are like rampant in Latin America as well. So
Yeah.
it was just fun to like represent the Latin people in that way. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that you brought that up because the duality between the mother and the daughter, again, I'm not going to give out too many spoilers, but the duality between the mother and the daughter, where the daughter was very fast paced, go, 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 we need to get this done. And she was like, hey, we need to take it slow. And, the representation of fast food not necessarily being the best food when you have
Yes.
something where they take time. Um, how was that incorporating that into the story as well as like, you have conglomerates like Wendy's and Jack in the Box and McDonald's, and then you have good traditional food. Like how important is that to you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can always taste when food is made with love and
Yeah.
made with patience and care and I mean, it's always important to me to have a good meal at least once a week. It's hard sometimes, but um important. Yeah. I think Gabby, Lada's mum, is a great um lesson for the audiences to kind of take stock of where you are, be grateful for where you are, to take a breath, um, which is important for me in my real life as well. And I think that
Yeah.
Laura also teaches Gabby to, go for what you want and it's okay to kind of break free of like rules that you had about yourself and yeah, I think they both teach each other some really valuable lessons.
Yeah, and I just want to say thank you so much for like the representation and everything that you gave to Latin America and the culture and everything, because like you stated earlier, is the family gathering around together and having a meal is pretty significant in a lot of cultures, but especially in my culture as well. I've noticed
Yeah,
that. And
absolutely.
I guess the final question I have is your top three favorite animals.
Oh my gosh. I love dogs. We just spoke about dogs. I'm such a dog
Okay.
person.
Same.
Um, my honestly, since voicing a sloth, sloths are adorable. I have fully fallen head over heels in love with sloths. Also, what are they called? Those little,
Capybara.
they've got, pardon?
I said capybara.
I love capybaras as well. So good. Capybaras are excellent. Love cows. Love
Yeah.
cows. Love buckos. Love them.
But you were gonna say who was the last one?
I can't remember the name of them, but they're like those little like monkey like pygmy monkeys with like the really really big eyes.
Oh, lemurs.
Yes,
Ring-tailed lemurs.
lemurs.
Yes, I love those.
I
Yes.
love a
Very
lemur.
cute
They're
from
just
Madagascar.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, that's those are all the questions I had for today. Thank you so much, and you have a great
Thank
day,
you.
and thank you so much for the film.